This will be a game changer, not just for the state, but I'm talking about the South.
Paul McLean works with Virginians and minority communities who are interested in getting into the legal marketplace for marijuana one day, a space where he sees optimism.
I think it's a great economic, sunrise for Virginia. There's a lot of hope here, but it just has to be done right, and hopefully everyone will see the benefits.
The marijuana issue in Virginia remains in limbo. It's legal for adults to possess and use cannabis for recreation in private, but there's no legal place to purchase it unless someone has a medical card.
It would be a tested product, and that's really important that people know what they're getting.
Several Virginia Democrats are once again putting forth a marijuana marketplace bill. It would allow the 4 medical cannabis operators in Virginia to begin recreational sales by this summer. But they would pay a $1 million license fee, and the sales would be taxed. Much of that early money, under the Democrats' plan, would go to create an incubator loan program for micro businesses to get started.
Some of the barriers that they run into are, of course, the upfront money, which is a very difficult process, but also the know-how on how to run a business.
A majority of the new operator licenses would be to micro businesses, half of which could open in 2025 under the plan. Their majority owners would need to live in or graduate from a public school in an economically disadvantaged part of Virginia.
We think that the lanes that are similar to the Maryland legislation that we've identified without explicit racial preferences, but with important characteristics either for the economic status of the community or the over-policing status of the community in the past, will provide good avenues to ensure diverse ownership and participation.
The bill also allows cities or counties to opt out of marijuana retail stores via a referendum vote. All of this to say it takes 2 to tango in Virginia politically. With Governor Glenn Youngkin in power, any marijuana bill that reaches his desk is almost certainly going to meet his veto pen. The governor's office pointing to this quote from Youngkin when asked for a comment, quote, "This is an area that I really don't have any interest in. What I want us to work on are areas where we can find a meeting of the mind and press forward for the betterment of Virginia, and there's so many of them." On the same note, House Republican leader Todd Gilbert saying, quote, "If Democrats want to spend their time on this, that's certainly their prerogative, but I think it's probably a waste. There are things to work on that could pass and get the governor's signature."
I just think a lot of people have a lot of concerns about this bill.
Republican State Senator Mark Peake says expanding access would only worsen complaints he's heard from police and educators.
Parents are bringing kids in to drop them off in the morning. They'll reek of marijuana. So the law says they're not supposed to smoke it near any minors. I don't think people are following that law.
This bill, we believe it should be as, if not more attractive to Republicans than it's been in the past.
Advocates for a legal marketplace say Virginia's plan addresses missteps seen in other states where legal sales are already taking place.
But this is an opportunity to right a lot of wrongs. But more importantly, this is an opportunity to prop up economic development in communities that have not had it.
Neither the House or Senate marketplace bill has gotten either a hearing or a vote yet. We'll keep you posted on what happens. At the state capitol, Jake Burns, CBS 6.